Hey, what's going on, guys? Meanjimmygamer, and welcome to ECW Week 9. We have a couple of big matches going on here tonight. We have the first one being a world title, not a world title, TV title eliminator tournament. First match is going to be Joe Henning versus Roderick Strong. Going to have a graphic go up around here for the YouTube version. Joe Henning versus Roderick Strong in the first match. And then later on, the main event in the second match for who's going to fight each other next week at the pay-per-view, it is going to be Brian Cage versus Matt Riddle. Graphics going to go up here to show some information about those two competitors. If you know them, you're going to love that match. I was just informed that Brock Lesnar and Jon Moxley are standing face-to-face backstage. Lesnar does not like his opponent and Moxley at all. Now they're firing shots at each other. Lesnar just going after Moxley. He was just backstage chilling. Now here's our first impromptu match tonight, I suppose. Moxley versus Lesnar. They have a championship bout at the actual pay-per-view. And now there's no telling if they'll be able to make it to that bout, seeing that they're back here brawling backstage at ECW. Moxley hitting the, oh my gosh, he's trying to take him down. 2 paradigm shifts in a row. Oh my gosh, one more paradigm shift? That's 2 that Moxley's going for a 3rd paradigm shift. Moxley on the concrete floor. He is pissed off at Lesnar. Lesnar reversing, oh my gosh, reversing momentum. Lesnar getting Moxley up now. Lesnar taking Moxley to Suplex City. Lesnar started the fight. Moxley was trying to end it really quick with all those paradigm shifts out of nowhere. This was not supposed to happen tonight. Lesnar, I was just told Lesnar was just going ham backstage, getting ready to attack Moxley. Lesnar was trying to wake Moxley up for an F5 possibly on the concrete. Lesnar, of course, in his fighting gear. He must have just came out here with a mission to murder tonight. Lesnar waking up Moxley again after hitting 1 F5 already. What is Lesnar doing? Concrete F5s to Jon Moxley. These guys are just going bananas. It's freaking insane. Are they gonna make it to the pay-per-view after fighting like this backstage? They both weren't scheduled for a match tonight, but here they are. Multiple power bombs by Lesnar on the Moxley. Oh my gosh. Brock Lesnar destroyed Jon Moxley. Have to have the medics check him out. Hopefully he can make it to a pay-per-view. Here we are with our first match after that backstage mess we ran into. Here we have Joe Henning coming out, the son of Mr. Perfect, who last week impressed us by almost taking out Brock Lesnar. And he's coming out here tonight, looking to get himself a championship bout. It was worth it. Brock Lesnar is a very tough opponent in a bracket that's much ahead of Joe right now. So right now Keith Lee is looking for an opponent, a challenger for his title at the pay-per-view. And we thought maybe Joe Henning would be perfect for it, seeing that he almost took out Brock. So here he is in the Eliminator Tournament for the television division. Joe Henning's out here. So far, he's looking pretty good in the ring. And next, we have coming out Roderick Strong. Oh, yeah? Okay. My daughter's here with me today. Roderick Strong's coming out here. She's always with me. It's a situation where she's here recording today, I should say. Roddy's coming out here tonight. We'll get him shot in the television division. This is actually his debut match. I'll have to download his music later for the edited version. On YouTube, by the way. If you guys are watching this and you're not subscribed to Trifecta Wrestling YouTube, you should. You find way better versions of these matches on there. With music and cut it out load screens instead of Selena. Yeah, he's recording. With cut out load screens, we add in music, we basically just cut the fluff out and put in the main stuff. cut out cards and stuff like that, cutaways. But here we are. Roddy, Joe Henning, 15 minutes in the clock. KO match. Let's see who comes out on top. Both very similarly dressed. The wrestler's wrestler. Will Roddy be able to knock Joe Henning out with an end of heartache is the real question I have. Joe Henning getting out of that butterfly maneuver. I'm a fan of Joe Henning. WWE didn't really do much with Curtis Axel, but I feel like there was a lot of potential there, being that he's the son of Mr. Perfect. There's just history. And look at Randy Orton, who's the son of a WWE legend, and he's got really far in the career, so why can't Joe Henning? Why couldn't he have done the same? Mr. Perfect, being in WCW, being in WWF, his son doing the Mr. Perfect neck breaker, already won. Oh my gosh, and he's going for some kind of knee submission. There's only tap outs and there's only knockouts in this ECW match. We have weapons enabled. Joe Henning going for a perfect plex already. Roddy not knocked out. Wait, what? What's going on? Joe's getting distracted by the Revival? Why was the Revival? Oh my god, the end of heartache on Joe Henning. Why did the Revival get involved in this match? They have nothing to do with Joe. Whatever. Oh my god. Roderick Strong going for the game over on Joe Henning. Shades of Miro. The best man. Big slam by Joe Henning. Joe. Knee in the back. Choking him out. Will Roddy tap out? 12 minutes into the match. Championship Eliminator Tournament. Whoever wins this tournament will be the #1 contender for Keith Lee after the pay-per-view. Because the actual championship match is going to take place at the pay-per-view with the surprise opponent for Keith Lee, this next one. But for the one after, we're going to for sure have a challenger, and it's going to be whoever wins this Eliminator Tournament. Joe Henning doing a Boston Crab on the floor. I don't know what that's going to do. If he taps out on the floor, it doesn't matter. There's no count out though, so they can be out here as long as they want to. Roderick, big slap by Joe. Oh, big punch to the face of Roderick Strong. A couple more. Shot by Roddy. Big chop. Thank you. That was a German suplex on the floor. And now Roddy doing exactly what ECW is meant to do. He's getting the weapons out, getting extreme, getting out the ladder. What's he gonna do with that? Apparently hit him right in the face with it. And drop it. Oh, it's back up. What's he gonna do now? He's just gonna maul him with it for a little more. That was fun. 11 minutes on the clock. We need a victor here. Both of them already whipping out their finishing maneuver once. Will Joe Henning be able to take this away? Well, I guess we'll find out now. The perfect plex. Nope. Roddy's still conscious. But will he tap out though from the pain? Nope, he won't. He escaped. Joe throwing him outside the ring again. There's 10 minutes on the clock, my dude. Running out of time. Getting the crowd hyped up. Crowd's on their feet currently. It's a banger. Big punch to the face. Dynamic camera angles happening. That's pretty sweet. Every time Roddy goes for something, Joe just comes back with just a quick reversal. Gotta wonder if Roddy's gonna be able to go anywhere with this match. It's gonna be straight Joe just knocking him out. Ooh, big elbow to the face as Joe tried to get a quick, oh, what's this? Butterfly suplex. Oof. Not pretty. Now Roddy waking up Joe Henning. Oh, big rocket kick by Roderick Strong. But it did not knock him out. Drop kick by Joe. Will Mr. Perfect be able to put away Roderick? Another big drop kick. Big knee. A couple of those might really knock out your lights. Just on the attack, Joe Henning. Roderick Strong, being a former Ring of Honor champion, winning belts in about every federation he's been in, bringing his expertise to ECW. Strong style, you could say. Let's go for another camel clutch. Is this over for Joe? It's locking in heavy. Joe's probably struggling. Oh. Roderick let go. Ooh, Strong getting his shoulder hit to the mat. Joe went to go wake him up, but Roderick having the wherewithal to move out the way. Ring awareness by the veteran Roderick Strong. Inside the ring again by the announce tables. Joe, perfect flex on the outside. 8 minutes on the clock. Big strike to the face. Another one. Oof. I think they're going for a big uppercut, but Roderick's seen it coming. Getting some momentum back. Saito suplex. Back and forth action, guys. This is electric. Now he's going for a deadlift. Ooh, a deadlift side suplex. Ooh, big neck breaker. Joe, bam. Big elbow strikes right to the head of Roderick. And now he's just banging his head on the mat. He's starting to get a little frustrated by this. But it's okay, the crowd's into it, but they're just running out of time. One of these guys needs to pull away and take it home. Oh, talk about it. Big face plant driver by Joe Henning, knocking out Roderick Strong at the end of the match. Will we see Joe Henning come out the top of the Eliminator tournament we have? It's beginning to look for a little bit that no one was going to pull away. Might be a time limit. That would have happened. We would have just had to have them both and do a triple threat at the end. But no, Joe Henning, after just wearing them down with so many perfect flexes and kicks and strikes, he's pulled away, he's won this. Making his family proud, standing on top here. Hadn't had good luck yet, but that could all change. With maybe him getting this title here that has a middle finger on it. There it is. The Fuck the World title is on the line. Ishimori, Chris Bay, everybody else in between looking ready. The referee just hit Dominic in the chest, but whatever. Oh my god, Zack Ryder going for a Rough Rider right away. Chris Bay going for a springboard center. They're hitting finishers left and right, people. And do keep in mind, it's an Iron Man match. Whoever has the most pins or submissions by the end of this is going to be the champion. Chris Bay, playing defense as a champion, he has no reason to break up pins like that, besides he just wants to defend his title. At the end of the day, if he gets 3 pins or 3 submissions and someone else doesn't get any or 1 or 2, he still wins this. Yeah, of course, if the ref just got hit, oh my gosh, the ref's knocked out. This match is a mess. They're all just fighting each other left and right. All the boots are flying everywhere. Dominic threw a drop kick at somebody and missed everyone somehow. It's a mess. Right now, Dominic Mysterio is trying to fight The Miz, but Chris Bay wants some attention. Oh my god, just hitting a heel kick. Meanwhile, Taiji Ishimori's outside getting beat up by Zack Ryder. The Miz is currently getting double teamed. Kind of. Dominic Mysterio was about to start shoot fighting The Miz by punching him in the face, headbutting him. That's fine. 18 minutes in the clock. Whoever wins this match is the FTW champion. And if nobody ends up pinning anybody and it just ends up being a stalemate at the end, Chris Bay retains. So, you know, it's pretty cool. Zack Ryder going for a Zack attack outside the ring on Taiji. I got 2 viewers now. You just joined in one of the most hectic matches I have on the show. Main event tonight, Matt Riddle versus Brian Cage. And I'm doing that match because it turns out YouTube really loves Matt Riddle. All of my videos that have Matt Riddle on them have like 500 views for no reason besides his name's on it. So I was just like, let's give him a title shot. Because apparently he sells. Right now, Chris Bay going top rope. Who's he diving on? Dominic Mysterio, who dove in the ring and took... The Miz just gave... Oh my gosh. So Dominic Mysterio dived in the ring. Chris Bay elbowed him when he dived in. Then Chris Bay standing up got lowballed by The Miz, and The Miz held that for a minute, which was a bit weird, but whatever. And now Miz is looking for a weapon. Zack Ryder's in there with the champion. Miz couldn't find anything. Maybe Dominic was telling him, no, don't do it, sir. 16 minutes in the clock. This match is looking insane so far. Miz showing off. Looking pretty cocky in there. Miz, his finisher is a skull-crushing finale. Pretty good, quick move. Maybe he'd be able to knock someone out with it. Dominic Mysterio going for some kind of power bomb, holding them down. Schoolboy. Nope, didn't get it. Taiji going for a big foot stomp after Dominic ran around the world. This match is electric, is what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh. Taiji's got a chair, which, like I said, he was known for dangerous matches. Oh my god, he just tossed that chair into the crowd. Okay, no, it's right there. It bounced back. Chris Bay showing off while Taiji's got a submission hold on. Chris Bay breaking up with an enziguri. Chris Bay breaking up another pin. Taiji versus Chris Bay could be a match on itself one day. Might have to try that out one night. Taiji going for the Pentagon Driver. Everybody loves Pentagon Jr. around here, everybody. Taiji. Bone Soldier. Feeling a bit confident in there. He's already tried, he's been the guy that's trying for the most pins and submissions. I think he also just got busted open too, but that's fine. Blood's fine in ECW. Oh my gosh, Taiji just knocked over Dominic Mysterio. And, oh my gosh, what? Zack Ryder jumped over Dominic Mysterio to get Miz a powerbomb. Now Zack's going up top. Taiji's up top on the opposite side. Zack Ryder, big Macho Man Eldra drop. Taiji, oh my gosh, he just dove out cannonball right on the Chris Bay. Looked like he was going for a flying code breaker, but it did squat. Zack Ryder, big DDT to Dominic. Zack Ryder currently being a mainstay at the Game Changer Wrestling Association. A Rough Rider on Miz. Everybody runs in the ring, stops Zack Ryder from winning. 13 minutes on the clock. Oh my gosh. Everybody's just ganging up on whoever's got a pin. Oh, Chris Bay. Big flying uppercut. The Miz. Bay and Chris Bay's head to a turnbuckle pad. Everybody else is down or recovering. Taiji's up. The Miz, skull-crushing finale on Taiji Ishimori. And now he's rolling out of there. Chris Bay, cradle driver. Ooh, ooh, dodged a punch by Dominic. Dominic, though, maybe a bit quicker. Dominic dodging a punch by Bay, super kick to the chest, spinning wheel kick. Now it's just Dominic and The Miz. Oh no, Chris Bay got back up. Dominic was waking The Miz up. What could he have been going for? Maybe a 619? Or a glory bomb? Ryder, big elbow drop like Randy Savage himself. Miz getting out of it. And here comes Chris Bay with a frog splash on The Miz. Taiji. Chris Bay. He's got the first point. So champion's retaining so far. If the champion ties, next week he'll have a match. On the pay-per-view, he'll have a match for whoever versus the tiebreaker match, one-on-one match. Otherwise, next week's just gonna go on like normal, it's just some kind of random match for the champion to be in, defend in. Oh man, love that neck breaker he just did. That AJ Styles looking neck breaker where he flips him over and catches him. It's a pretty cool move. Zack Ryder's top rope waking up Ishimori. Ryder, oh, went for a big hammer drop. Ryder, Rough Ryder on Taiji Ishimori outside the ring. Oh, big elbow. Right now, everybody's fighting outside the ring. 11 minutes on the clock. Remember, whoever's got the most points at the end is the champion. Snap suplex by Mysterio. Elbow drop on Ishimori's face. They're just beating up Taiji now. Taiji is busted and battered and bruised, and he's not feeling too good. Everybody's in the ring at the same time. Dominic tried to go for a superplex on Bay. Bay reversed it into a German while Zack Ryder's doing woo woo woo. Throwing Taiji out of there. Now it's Miz versus Ryder. And in the match of who had the best 2011. Probably the Miz. Oh, Miz went for another low blow on Zack Ryder. The ref almost getting knocked over. Again. Oh, Miz got that low blow. But nobody seemed to care. He must be wearing a cup. 9 minutes in the clock. Ooh, Zack Ryder. Shades of Jerry Lynn. Tornado DDT. Miz busting open Dominic Mysterio with a skull-crushing finale. This is Ryder breaking up. Zack Ryder has had the most screen time so far. Not really been on the floor lately. Just been getting beat up / beating people up. Ooh, Taiji. Enziguri to Chris Bay. Chris Bay sliding outside the ring. Everybody's outside the ring in this corner now. TVG, oh, he overshot Chris Bay again. Everybody was lined up at dive side, and TVG missed everyone else. Chris Bay waking up TVG outside the ring. Quick cutter to TVG. Well, TVG's got the chair again while everybody else is over there brawling in the corner. The chair is now bloody after getting hit, after him hitting it with Bay. Chris Bay's not looking too good. What's going on? He's got him up. Oh, stretching the shoulder blades. Break a rotator cuff like that, guys. And now TVG's got him in assault of the earth armbar. Chris Bay tapped out. TVG and Chris Bay are now 1-1. Rey Mysterio Jr. just got hit in his juniors by The Miz. It's legal. It's legal. There's nothing saying that he can't do that. It's just that, oh, Miz, dirty pin. Using the ropes to give him the advantage on that pin. Everybody else seen it though and broke it up. Dominic might have been done there. Or he still might be done. Everybody's jumping to pin him, but it's not working. Because there's just too many people in the ring right now. TVG fighting Zack Ryder. I can't believe earlier that Chris Bay tapped out. Not only that, but ooh, Canadian Destroyer to Zack Ryder, bending our ropes inwards. Crazy looking. Not only did TVG tapped out the champion, then now they're tied 1-1 point, but also just the fact that everybody else was trying to break up that submission hold, but they all just kept missing him to break it up. Oh, TVG, rock bottom out of nowhere. Oh, The Miz famously hates The Rock. Neck breaker on TVG. Oh, we almost had a three-way tie. 5 minutes left on the clock. Miz, Skull Crusher. No, TVG, Stunner. TVG, submission hold on The Miz. Didn't go anywhere. Zack Ryder hit him with a drop kick on the floor. Chris Bay's knuckles are bloody from punching TVG in the face too much. So far, the weakest link in this match has been Dominic Mysterio, but to be completely honest, I threw him in there just because I thought it would have been fun for some flavor. Because he's a rookie, but it was a bit too soon for him. The Miz kicking Zack Ryder right in the face. Clothesline by The Miz. Big boot to flipping Chris Bay by The Miz. Dominic Mysterio is tired of being ignored. He's going for something. Oh, he went for a 619. And The Miz stopped him. He broke it up. Chris Bay, big kick on Dominic Mysterio. The Miz showing off. Feeling a bit proud of himself. Chris Bay's got Dominic on the ropes. I guess it doesn't matter though. Because The Miz has now got firm grasp of Chris Bay fighting back and forth like they are. Big leg roll. Chris Bay was going for some amateur wrestling maneuvers, but Zack Ryder said no. So far. Oh my gosh, Chris Bay just broke up that submission hold with a springboard cutter. But he missed the cutter, but he still hit the hold. It's a bit weird, but either way, Taiji is trying to get his second point so he can beat Chris Bay and become the champion. The only thing is that everybody's... Oh, Zack Ryder's busted out. The only thing is about that plan, though, is the fact that Taiji is keeping surrounded by everybody, including the champion. The champion's been going after him exclusively a lot lately. And it's probably because he feels threatened by him. Oh my gosh, getting punched. Zack Ryder pulling Taiji away. What the heck? Oh, he just threw Taiji at the ring post. Chris Bay diving fist drop to the outside. Now here comes Ryder dropping Taiji on the apron. Yeah, they're all pretty effed up right now, bleeding left and right. I think the only one that's not bleeding is The Miz right now. Definitely. So far, Dominic not done much, but he's trying to get in there. I really wanted to see a 619 this match, but I guess it's not going to happen. Wait, is it? No, it's not. Oh, a brainbuster though. That's still pretty cool. Is Dominic gonna tie also? Dominic tied. It's now a three-way tie. Taiji finally hitting that move on the outside, not overshooting everyone. The Miz breaking up a move and Dominic landing all weird. Zack Ryder's charging a Rough Rider on the outside. The Miz going for his weird clothesline thing, but missing. So right now, basically, it's Dominic, Chris Bay, and Taiji Ishimori are all tied. Miz, top rope with Chris Bay. Could be going for nothing apparently. Bay reversed him. Big punch to the face. We're probably gonna have a triple threat at the pay-per-view for the FTW Championship now, because this does not seem like it's getting resolved in this match. The Miz got a chair in his hands. What's he thinking? Is he gonna go hit Chris Bay with it? Oh my gosh, Dominic Mysterio has a sledgehammer. But he changed his mind. Oh my gosh, he hit Dominic Mysterio with the chair by accident. And now the match is a draw, so like I said during the match, this will be a rematch at the pay-per-view. But it'll be a three-way. It'll be Dominic Mysterio, Chris Bay, and Taiji Ishimori. Three-way for the FTW Championship. Here we are, guys. Main event. We have Brian Cage coming out here. He's the Machine. Current AEW star. Had some great matches in AEW. Managed by Taz originally in AEW, but then Taz dropped him, or he dropped Taz, or something like that. We'll mix up on that story, but he's out here. He's looking to win this Eliminator tournament and become the TV champion. I think Brian Cage versus Keith Lee could be a really good match. And of course, just like Brian Cage, another good match is the Super King of Bros, Matt Riddle versus Keith Lee. Matt Riddle being an ex-UFC fighter, converted into a wrestler. He is now the Bro. Matt Riddle he went through WWE developmental system. He went through NXT. He's on the main roster with Randy Orton as a tag team currently. And now he's here in ECW, wanting to become the TV champion. Last time I used Matt Riddle, he's done quite a few things. He was on my original show in Season 1 of Trifecta Wrestling. And now here he is again, because everybody loves Matt Riddle. That's why his video versus Undertaker got 100 views. Riddle, big belly to belly, starting off this match against Brian Cage. As far as I know, they've never had a one-on-one match. But either way, it's a really cool thought. The Machine, the ripped Brian Cage versus Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle going for a big armbar right away. Now here comes Brian Cage. Big punches to the face of Riddle. The Machine back in it. Oh my god, Riddle caught him off of rock bottom. Riddle now going for some suplex action, showing off his tenacity, his strength, his resiliency. Lifting up the much bigger Brian Cage and flipping around like that. Multiple gut winch suplexes. Comes Riddle. Riddle can't seem to lift Brian now. Maybe he's a bit worn down. Brian Cage. Oh my gosh, going for a big maneuver. Some kind of inverted ankle slam looking maneuver. Pretty cool. Feeling a bit cocky. Now he's going for a bow and arrow stretch on Matt Riddle. They're out of it. Back on top. Riddle. Big clothesline. And now he's brawling. UFC background showing. Going for some bear strikes. Elbow strikes and punches to Brian Cage. Matt Riddle getting knocked down. Back to the floor. Brian Cage going for a weapon. Remember, this is no disqualification. The only way he can win this match, though, is by knocking him out or tapping him out. But there is no DQs. Everybody seems to like ladders around. Oh my gosh, he just hit Matt Riddle with the ladder, throwing it in the ring. Was not expecting that one. But it doesn't matter the way he wins, or what he uses to win. He can use a ladder. But at the end of the day, he needs to beat Matt Riddle. And right now, he's positioned very precariously on that ladder. As Riddle punches him out while he's on the ladder. Matt Riddle bear strikes again on Brian Cage. The Machine versus the Bro. Now, Matt Riddle going for a flipping submission hold on Brian Cage. It's got him in tight. Brian Cage powering out, though, it looks like. Yeah. Can Brian Cage overcome Matt Riddle wearing him down? Cage in the corner. Riddle tossing him. Big suplex by Matt Riddle. Comes the armbar. Riddle trying to work the arm again. 11 minutes on the clock. No one's had a clear advantage yet. Riddle's definitely got the speed advantage, but Brian Cage is still in this, it seems like. Brian Cage. F10 by Brian Cage. Riddle landing right on his face. Brian Cage now going for a cloverleaf. This is electric. Is Riddle gonna tap out? F10 after... Oh, he broke out. Riddle broke out. He used all the power he could. He broke out of that submission hold. I thought it might have been over there. Brian Cage outside the ring. Riddle telling him to bring it on. Matt Riddle kicking, missing, kicking again. More strikes. Big elbow to the face of Matt Riddle. Brian Cage now. Looking for something else underneath the ring. A kendo stick. What's he gonna do with that? Not good stuff. Went for a strike. He barely missed it. Riddle. T-bone suplex. Riddle going for another T-bone maybe. Brian Cage. Big clothesline. He's got his stick again. Oh, he missed it. Oh, Riddle using the stick on him. Oh, big kendo stick strike to the back of Brian Cage. Riddle walking Brian Cage. I don't know where he's taking him, but he wasn't going to find anything good. There is no count out, so I don't have to worry about that. But the only way they can win is inside the ring. Oh, big strike to Riddle. Brian Cage, what the heck's he doing? Oh, big powerbomb, pin, submission hold in. He's trying to make Riddle tap outside the ring. He can't win out here, but at least it'll just be him showing off, showing that he won against Riddle, basically, but not really. Throwing each other in the corner. Big slap, big kick, another big kick. Brian Cage on his knees. Riddle, amateur wrestling maneuver, slamming him down. Matt Riddle's got the momentum. Brian Cage is not looking too good right now. Meanwhile, they're sliding around. Big submission hold. Ring of Saturn, I believe this is, by Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle's holding Brian Cage in tight. Brian Cage tapping, but it doesn't mean anything. It's outside the ring. That was probably just a tap of, I need to get out of this move or else I'm done. I thought he doesn't want to tear something, because if this goes to a no contest, Riddle still wins. Because he is the one that tore it. You know, you break it, you buy it. If he broke it, he wins. That's all it is. Cage throwing him in the ring. Brian Cage sliding in. Big kick to the gut of Matt Riddle by Brian Cage. Oh! Matt Riddle, big side slam. Here comes Brian Cage looking for something. Another bow and arrow stretch. Is Riddle done? It looks like he's holding him by his hair, maybe? Pulling him in deep. Oh, pin. Well, there is no pins in this match. Must have been just instinct. Oh my god, a flatliner on the ladder. The lower half of Matt Riddle getting nothing but ladder there. Now he's going for an F10 on the ladder. Riddle getting out of it. Riddle, big slam. The technique of Matt Riddle. Oh, what? 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 Oh my gosh, he's got him in the bro mission. He's done. He's tapping. Brian Cage lost to Matt Riddle. What a match. It could have went either way. But Matt Riddle, using his wherewithal, his submission expertise from being an ex-UFC fighter, that big F10 earlier, I thought Matt Riddle might have been done there. Then of course there was that big powerbomb by Brian Cage outside the ring. That was the first time Brian tapped. He wore him down outside the ring, and then he brought him in and tapped him out inside the ring too. That big bro mission sliding in, and Brian Cage was done. What a match. What a match. Matt Riddle is now continuing on at the pay-per-view. We have Matt Riddle versus Joe Hennig in the Eliminator Tournament. Whoever wins versus Keith Lee. that'll be all for this time, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure and check out Trifecta Wrestling on YouTube and subscribe, of course. Subscribe, please, if you enjoy the content.